are live. I am so excited to be here this afternoon, and I hope you are as well. We are live, so welcome everyone. This is a very special live today, and I'm super excited that you're joining me. It is going to be a good time, and we're going to learn a whole lot. If you don't know who I am, my name is My name is Daniela Jean, and we are about to dig in today. This is a special broadcast, and I'm just excited to be before you. It is going to be an awesome, very informative conversation. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to share your opinion, share your thoughts. I'm excited about coming before you today. And I'm wearing this special t-shirt, and I'm hoping that you are going to ask me questions on why I'm wearing it, but we'll get to that soon enough. Right now, we are simulcasting on both Facebook and Instagram, so my attention span is going to be split, but I'm excited to be before you. Like I said, my name is Daniela Jean, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that's very lively. So if you have a notepad, if you have a pen, you want to go ahead and grab that, because it is going to be one of those conversations that you do not want to miss. So if you're catching the replay, share this and make sure you hashtag I am MDC or hashtag MDC Alumni. I'm excited because, as we know, we are living in a day and age where things are so uncertain. And this shirt brings so many fond memories of a time where I was pursuing my education. And I know a lot of people right now are in a state of uncertainty. They're not sure what to do. You may feel educated, you may feel down, you may feel as though, how can I leverage my education and stay empowered at the same time? How can I tap in to the network and the network that I have around me and just basically optimize where I am? Well, guess what? I am an MDC alumni. For you, those of you that may not have known, I went to Dade College and I graduated with my associates there. And I'm here this afternoon to share some valuable tidbits and some interesting facts. And we're going to title today 4 G's to Success. I have a very special announcement at the end of this broadcast, so it's very important that you stay till the very end. And if you have any questions, please feel free to share them with me throughout this conversation, because I'm excited to be here before you. And so, okay, let's dig right in. I graduated from Dade College, and as you guys know, this campus that I graduated from is the North Campus. But we know that this institution has a variety of campuses. And right now, you may be asking yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing to maximize my experience during this time of COVID-19, during this time of pandemic? And I want to dive into this conversation. So today we're going to be talking about the 4 G's of success and how those directly relate to how we can leverage our education so we can excel and so we can feel great about where we are on our success journey. So I have had the pleasure to meet some awesome individuals at Dade College, and I want to give them a shout out. I'm hopefully going to pronounce her name right, O'Nelly's. And Mr. Adler, thank you for setting up this beautiful opportunity. So listen, let's get right into this. We're going to be talking about the 4 G's of success and how they relate to maximizing your options as maybe a graduate or someone who wants to pursue their education. So let's get into the first G, goals. How many of you guys have had the chance to revamp your goals? A lot has been going on, and it might be time to reevaluate the goals that you want to accomplish. During this time, it's a time for you to grab a notepad, grab your tablet, grab your phone, and just basically start writing down goals that you want to accomplish. Maybe you wanted to go back to school and get a certificate in something to advance your skill set at work. Maybe you want to encourage a friend or family member to do the same. Well, guess what? This is the perfect time and season for us to reevaluate our goals. It's a time for us to really think about the things that we always wanted to do. And so the first G is goals. Write down your goals. Revamp your goals. You may have gone to school. You may have gotten your education. Like I went to Miami-Dade and got my associates. And now you're asking yourself, okay, I need to build on that. I need to go to the next step. And what does the next step look like? You and only you know. And so you have to take a moment to sit down and reevaluate your goals. Sit down and analyze what it is that you want to accomplish with your life, everyone. So I challenge you. The first G is goals. Go and set new goals and revisit old ones. Okay, are we together? If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. Now let's go to the second G. Once you have these goals, you need to put them into our GPS. Have any of you ever ridden in a car with someone that says they knew exactly where to go, but when it came down to it, everybody in the vehicle was lost? Exactly. So in order for you to move towards success and to leverage your education, to leverage your knowledge and skill set, you have to have a GPS. And what I call the GPS is, you guys know Global Positioning System, right? But the remix to that is Goal Pathway to Success. You need to have a step-by-step action plan that's going to lead you from goal setting to moving into a pathway that leads you to that destination. So just like when you first start school and you have this class schedule or you have your degree audit that shows you everything that you need to take, similarly to your goals, you got to have a step-by-step play to how you're going to get from point A to point B and so on until your desired destination. So that's the second G. The second G is GPS. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. So I want to take a seat right now and kind of explore that point a little bit more as it relates to leveraging your education. Now, for example, let's take Miami-Dade College as an example. They have a variety of individuals that can help you analyze and figure out what your next step is. And so during this GPS process, it's very good to connect with network of individuals who may have already have the skill set or who may know individuals who can help you propel towards that pathway. Also, it's good to tap into the resources around you, whether they be Google, YouTube, you name it. Get to the library or even at your own home, since we're kind of quarantined right now, and do your research. Figure out what are the next steps. Don't just be idle. Don't be idle, everyone. Process through what it is that you need to do to leverage. Oftentimes, we get discouraged and we say, well, now I have this piece of paper. What am I going to do with it? Well, guess what? You got to plug it into that GPS and figure out what your next step is. I hope you guys are still with me. And if you are, please drop an emoji in the comment section. And if you have any comments for me, questions, feel free to ask. So let's move on to our third G. Now you're going to have grit. Grit is the third G. And grit is basically resilience, perseverance, the ability to press through, the ability just to push through, the ability just to maximize your efforts and really give it all that you have. You have to have grit. How many of you guys remember when you first walked on that campus and you felt overwhelmed? You felt like, I don't have the desire to keep pushing as you were going through your course loads and you were studying and you were doing different things, right? Well, you're going to have grit. You got to push through. You have to be resilient. You have to be fearless. And you have to press past all of the obstacles that may be hindering you from getting to that next step. So you got to have grit. Just like athletes wear cleats, and on the bottom of these cleats are spikes that allow them to be able to venture on whatever terrain. Your degree is just that. Your degree is just that. Your degree are those cleats. So do not give up. Do not feel discouraged. I want you to push through. Be resilient. Persevere. Energize yourself. Get that muscle strong and going, because guess what? The more grit that you have, the more traction you'll be able to make. So wherever you are, you may feel like, you know what, I don't know the right people. Well, guess what? Grit allows you to keep on persevering, keep pushing, send those emails, make those phone calls, send those text messages, and do not relent. Do not relent. You made it this far because you had grit. You made it through your course schedule because you had grit. You made it past graduation because you have grit. And so now is not the time to just say, oh, now is the time to continuously find new avenues to venture. And so that's why we're on grit. You got to have grit. Life is going to throw so many different curveballs at you. You know, you have to duck them, right? But you have to keep pushing. So alumni out there, you have your degree, dust it off, and push through using grit. Now, the fourth G that we're going to talk about is grind. Grind is that hard work. Grind is that 100% effort. Grind is late nights, early mornings, accountability team. Grind is just putting in that maximum amount of work and pushing through. Now that you have your degree, now that you are in the work field, but you may want to switch it up. You may want to go to another avenue. You may want to even switch career paths. Now is the time to put in that work. Now is the time to roll up your sleeves. Now is the time to strap up your boots, okay? And just go for it, working hard. I was up all night long. I told myself, I said, you know what? I want to push through. I want to leverage my skill set. And so last night, I did not go to bed. At first, what I had started doing was writing something, and then the power went out. Miraculously, the power went out. And then at a certain point, I said, you know what, I'm still going to brainstorm what I need to do. And as the power went out, it was like 3 in the morning when the power came back on, and I turned on my laptop and started typing away and doing my thing. And I had to use all 4 G's. I had a goal in mind. I had my GPS. I knew the destination that I wanted to get to. I had grit through it all, through the power going out, through my laptop shutting down like at least 15 times. And I had to put in that hard work, and I literally put in 12 hours to finish a project that I needed to get done. So listen to all my alumni out there. You guys have goals. You guys have ideas and things and concepts that will change and radicalize this world. And I need you to put in that grind. I need you to push through, because you have been prepared. You have been set up to win. Okay, so I need you to push through. I really need you to do so. So I'm going to explain this shirt. When we think about these 4 G's, we go back to when we were students and how we were novice, we were fresh, we just were fresh on the block, okay? We were brand new, we didn't know what to do, but we made it through. And as we stand at the end of the other side of our hard work, we are alumni. And we have our degree, right? From MD, I have my degree from MDC. And so oftentimes what we don't do when we've reached our level of success is we don't give back. We often go forward, but we never go back to say thank you or to show our appreciation or to even help someone that needs to come, that's back there behind us, to help them move forward. So I want you to remember this. I am MDC. You are an alumni, and you have made it through the process. And so September 6th is a very important day that I want you to mark on your calendars. Why? Because it's going to be MDC Day, where you can give back to this awesome institution that have helped propelled you into the place where you are right now. And I want to encourage you to do so, because oftentimes when you even think about where we are today, very few people come back and say thank you or show gratitude. And we know when you express gratitude, doors open for you. So I want you to follow MDC Alumni on all social media networks. And look out for September 6th, because this is a day that you want to be able to sow a seed into the ground and watch the harvest enhance someone else's life. So I want to challenge you to do that. Pencil that date on your calendar. So I told you I had a very special announcement. Today we shared the 4 G's of success and ways to leverage your education. You want to definitely set up some goals. You want to revamp what it is that you want to do with your life. You want to be able to find the exact steps and the individuals that are going to help you get to that. That might be networking, but you got to work hard. You have to work hard to get those business cards, the virtual business cards. Get into LinkedIn. Get connected with the network that is here for you. And definitely check out MDC Alumni on all social media networks to stay connected, because the best way to transition to a place of success or higher success is to leverage your education, your network, and the individuals who are there adding value to you. So what I want you to know is this. I am launching an ebook. It's a new book, and you guys are going to be able to be privy to the 5th G. I'm not going to share it on live, but you'll be able to go on my page and check out. This ebook is going to be premiered today, and it's called The 5 G's of Success. And I want to leave you with this. Understand and know that wherever you are on your journey to success, there was someone that helped you get there. It may have been Dade College. It may have been your family. It may have been your support system. It's time now to give back. It's time now to tap into the network that's here for you and leverage that network to help you get to the next level. There's less than 7 months left in this year. Just about, right? It's time to level up. Just because everything is going on in the world doesn't mean that you can't win. It doesn't mean that you can't succeed. Success is still available to you. And I want to implore you, I want to challenge you today to share this broadcast with someone. I want to challenge you today to make sure that you tap into this network, because don't give up. Oftentimes, the reward goes to the person that works the hardest. The reward goes to the person that has the most grit. The reward goes to the person that goes back and say thank you and shows gratitude. So I want to challenge you today to give back. I want to challenge you today to tap into that network. And you know what? Be proud of your journey. And wherever you are, know that it's just a stepping stone to greatness. And so if you have any questions, please feel free to post them below so I can answer them for you if you have any questions, concerns, or comments. But what I want you to know is this, as I'm waiting for comments to come in or questions to come in, is that there is no limit. There is no limit to what you can accomplish when you tap into the network that's around you. Whether you are an MDC alumni and now a business owner, tap in. Give back, and you never know how that return is going to multiply to bless you. All right? So I am excited that you have joined me today. I am excited that you have made yourself available to just learn. Just to learn and just to be a help to someone out there that may even need to hear this message. So I want you to do me a favor and share. And let's do a really quick recap of today and what we spoke about. We spoke about the 4 G's of success. And we are talking about how to leverage your education to get to the next level. So the first G was set your goals. Identify what your goals are. The first G was identify your goals. The second G was put into GPS. What is the pathway to success? What does it look like? What are the step-by-step ways that you're going to get to where you want to be? The third G is what? Grit. You got to have perseverance. You got to have resiliency. You got to be able to persevere past the obstacles. And the fourth G is grind. You got to put in the hard work. And so as an MDC alumni, I know firsthand what it means to push through. I remember going back in time when I was just starting off and I was taking 6 classes at a time. I was taking 6 classes per semester because I had this vision of success in my mind. And that same work ethic that I had then, I still have it now, and it has grown, and it has allowed me to become an author, a speaker, a motivator, a mentor to so many. And I have been able to birth so many programs and so many things because of those seeds that were planted back then and the skill set that I acquired. So I want to challenge all of you to check out the MDC alumni page and connect with them on all social media networks, and look out for September 6th, because then we will be able to give back to an institution that poured so much into us. And so this is the end of our live. Thank you so much for joining today. If there's no questions, I want to wish you a great afternoon. And right when we get off, please look out for the launch of my new ebook, 5 G's to Success. As you guys know, we're moving into a new technology soon. And with that, we too should get ready, right, to succeed in the areas that we've been waiting for. So why wait? Success is waiting for you. So don't wait. To all my sharks out there, it was great connecting with you guys. Have a great afternoon and be great. It was Danny Empowers. Till next time. And remember, September 6th, mark your calendars. Bye-bye.